spine straight. Close your eyes. Take a deep breath in and exhale. Take a deep breath in and exhale. Take a deep breath in. Hold it there. Om. 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 Om Shri Ganeshaya Namaha. Om Shri Saraswatyai Namaha. Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Samasta Jana Kalyane Niratam Karunamayam Namami Chinmayam Devam Sadgurum Brahma Vidvaram Sadgurum Brahma Vidvaram Yogena Chittasya Padena Vacham Malam Sharirasya Cha Vaidyakena Yopakarotam Pravaram Muninam Patanjalim Pranjaliranatosmi. Pranams to the Lord. Pranams to all the Mahatmas in tonight's class. So before we go ahead, any questions on last week's homework? Everybody could do everything. Any doubts on last week's homework?
Would you be doing a recap on that?
Any doubts are there so that we don't waste the class time? So what are the doubts? We handle those.
I was stuck on page 4 for the Shabda Rupavali on the heading.
Okay, Shabda Rupavali and the book that we will do. Homework. Homework is that the 13 pages homework was given, right? When a whole Bhasha Abhyas was given, right? 13 pages document of homework is given.
But
so I'm asking about.
I could not open that PDF.
Right?
The 13-page one, I don't know, it doesn't open. I don't know if others, if they could open it.
Varsha ji, on page 11.
Of that 13 page. Yeah.
On page 11, the first exercise, there is a sentence which says Yuvam Satyam Vadatah. So that Vadatah.
No, then you're missing the page. You're missing the page. 1 minute. Page 11 is not Yuvam Satyam. Page is Vayam Bharat Mataram.
So that is in that list, I think 5th or 6th. I'll just check. It's either 5th or 6th.
Okay, 5th. Yuvam Satyam Vadatah. Got it. Okay. In that, what happens?
Is it Taha or is it Thaha? Should it be Tha
no.
or Tha?
Vadatah. No. Whatever is there, it's correct. Tha only.
Tha. Okay. So here the word we pick up is Bhashethe. Is it? Yuvam. I was thinking if we go by
so
Dhatu,
then if we go by Ta, then the Bhashethe we cannot be taken. You are correct. Excellent. We cannot take Bhashethe with the so it should be Tha, then only we can take that option because that option is only a valid one. Excellent. Very good. So you have understood it perfectly, that means.
Also in the second exercise on the same page, the 8th sentence,
where
it starts with Te Syandane Virajante, Te can be taken as
Dvivachan also.
Or also.
Yes.
So I have written Te Syandane Virajante, that is for pulling, but for strilling it will become different. Virajete, is it? So both are correct.
So both are correct. If you are taking te as a dvivachan, then the verb will change according to dvivachan. If you are taking it as a bahuvachan te, then the bahuvachan verb should come there.
And could I understand the meaning of bhavantaha? Bhavantaha is which vachan?
You.
Okay. And this is
it is
it is what it, if it is saying labhate, it must be ek. If I'm picking up
That is
labhate
bhavan.
here,
Bhavan is singular, bhavantaha is plural.
plural. So the word here, the verb here should be labhante. I was writing labhate. Is it labhante
Where?
then?
Where it is?
Same sentence. Bhavantaha yuddham.
Oh, the next one. Kshatriyaha yuddham labhate. So bhavantaha yuddham labhante.
Labhante.
Hmm.
But I wasn't sure whether it is ekvachan or bahuvachan. So
Very good questions. So you have understood very clearly. Excellent.
there were a lot
Any more
of words of which we don't know the meanings yet, but like one
Okay.
could guess, whether it
That's
is
how the
Parasmik
Sanskrit
Vade-
is learned. That's how the Sanskrit is learned, and eventually you will know it.
Thank you.
Okay, excellent. Very well done. Anybody else with any questions on the homework? Those who have not done homework at all, how many are there? 13-page homework. One said cannot open the file.
I
13
now
page.
I could. I saw. I think I was doing the wrong one. That one I did miss. So I will.
Okay, so one
will
has
take.
not done. How many just raised physically, not physically, on this, the hands? Okay, Rajesh Bajpayee has not done. Leela Kutti has not done. Asha Hegde. Wow, so many have not done.
Varsha,
Wow.
I was absent that day. I learned from the YouTube, but in the YouTube it was not given. It is not there. No, that is said somewhere else. So I made the chart, but this I did not do. I will do and will submit. Like
I too have
Yes.
made the chart. The notebook is ready, but this part I missed.
No,
Because
but how come 13 pages homework? How can you all miss?
no,
Okay,
no,
so
ma'am,
now
because we listened to the, I missed the class last week. I listened to the YouTube version.
9. Okay, no. YouTube version is there. That is the class. That is the lesson that is being taught, and homework is in the WhatsApp.
I was absent.
Sorry, 9 people have not done the homework. Awesome. Now what a class this is. So now if today I'm going to teach a new lesson, how it will progress. Do I assume that you all have understood the last week's lesson?
Almost.
Understood, yes.
Almost.
Like, see, for me, I'm confident Aarti Saha has understood because her questions were very specific. And
Correct.
that means she did. So I know that this is the level. But if you don't do, then I will not be able to understand where you are, and I will just progress ahead. So it is not dumping and finishing the portion. There has to be homework, has to be done.
Dr. Varsha ji, I
Ji,
missed
ji.
the class last time, so my apologies, and that is why I could not finish the homework, but I promise I will finish it.
Yes,
So
please.
next class I will be in tune
Yeah.
with you, but this time I'm handicapped.
Please, please do. If even if you miss the class, I am not editing any of the videos. The entire class is just uploaded like that only, so that you all learn it just how the class has progressed. You get the exact class feel.
Yeah.
So even if you miss the class, the video is up in that night itself. So I don't delay. Normally, I don't delay. And so many people without homework is a very sad sight to see.
Yeah,
Now,
I
what is
promise
going
I
to
will do
happen?
it.
What I'm going to do now, I'm going to go ahead with the next lesson. You all do the homework and you all come. Then, like Aarti Saha, you can ask the question. Then we save the class time. But if I have to take the whole thing, then what happens? I don't get an idea whether you have understood or not. I can keep on answering it, but it is not for me, no, because I know the answers. Whether you know the answers or not, how will I know?
Varsha
Okay.
ji, excuse
Ji.
me, Varsha ji.
Ji.
You see, page 10, 11, and 12.
Ji, sorry?
I did some of the homework, but some from page 10, 11, and 12, they're given all in Sanskrit. And what we are required to do, I'm not able to know by looking at it or by reading it.
Which one? You just tell me the specific pages, then I will tell you what it is.
Page 10, 11.
Page 10. Page 10.
It's passages.
1 minute. Page 10. Let me get to page 10 first. Page 10 is
Etani. It starts with etani.
No. Page 10 is the Parasmay Pad Rupani and Atmane Pad Rupani. You have to classify from the, there is one,
1 to
one,
5. 1 to 5 on the left and on the right 1 to 5. Are we supposed to match or something? I couldn't understand by looking at it.
you see, you have to be specific of the page, then only I will know.
I think that is page 9.
Page 9. Okay.
Page 9.
Yeah,
Page
1 to 5.
9.
The top 1 to 5.
Okay, page 9. Okay, etani vakyani uchchai pathata. Okay, in that you have to just read it loudly. Arjunaha pruchhati. Murkhaha shochati. You have to just read all those sentences loudly. And then
the
you see this side. And you see this side. Krishnaha bhashate. Panditaha manyate. And you see those red alphabets. So T, that is Parasmay Te, that is Atmanepad. So that has just revised the whole session. Eteshu vakyeshu kriyapadeshu parasmaipadi dhatunam rupani prayuktani santi. You don't know Sanskrit at all, but when you tune your ears, you know, okay, vakya, kriyapada, parasmaipad dhatu. So this is parasmaipad dhatu. This side, eteshu vakyeshu kriyapadeshu atmanepadi dhatunam rupani prayuktani santi. In these sentences, Atmanepad dhatus have been used. This is all it says.
Okay,
so why it is? So why it has given? When you will read, when you will get the flavor of it, slowly it will be understood. But grossly, you should know how it is.
Yes. Okay.
Next paragraph. Next paragraph is avedhayam means please note or pay attention. And then the notes of that whole chapter is given. What is Parasmepad? What is Atmanepad? Example, Pathati, Likhati, Shochati. Example, Vikshate, Lajjate, Kampate. So it has given you the ingest, the Parasmepad and Atmanepad dhatu.
Oh, okay. And the last paragraph?
Okay, in the last paragraph, they have now given the mix bracket. So, and the next page, if you see, so this is on page 9. So in page 10, you get that blank page, Parasmaipad and Atmanepad. So from this bracket, this last bracket, you need to pick up the words and you have to put in the columns, which is Parasmaipad and which is Atmanepad.
Okay, that's right. Okay. And then the next columns, those columns of these words, what are
so those are just given as examples that how the Atmanepad dhatu is moving. And then other sentences are just examples that how the Atmanepad dhatu is moving. And then the next page comes is what now she has asked the question, Artisa, that number 5, Vadathaha should have been, which is correct. It's not Vadataha, it should be Vadathaha. Because you have to match the similar one from the other side.
I see. Okay. Okay.
Now in the last one, like Sarve Vijayam Kamayante. So Sarve is all. So Kamayante has happened. But Aham, if it is there, then Aham Vijayam Kamaye. Then so they have given. Yuyam is the first one. Yuyam Nitaram Modadve. For Yuyam, it is Modadve. For Tau, what it will be. So then you have to make that.
Okay, fine. That's all.
Okay. Fair enough. So now we can lower all the hands. And what I'm going to do now, I'm not going to revise this homework. You have to do it and come, and we'll go for the next lesson. Unless if we do, we will not know where we stand. So it's not about me giving out the answers. Okay. So now let's begin from beginning. Is this chart visible clearly?
Ma'am, before rubbing, no, please post it in the group, because I know I'm seeing in the phone, so it is difficult for me to see the board.
Okay. So now today it's a chart. Is it visible now? Let me highlight myself. Just give me a moment. So that the chart doesn't move. Okay. Is it visible?
It's not very clear.
Okay.
It is very light in the phone, very light. Only red color I can see.
It's very light.
Fine. I will see how we can progress. Then we can take it over. Nothing. What I'm going to quickly revise is Padam Dvividham. Two types of Padam are there, Nama Padam and Kriya Padam. You all know that now. So Nama Padam list has been given. Like what? Chashakaha, Mala, Nadi, Pustakam. So we know this category. What is it? Pullinga, Akaranta Pullinga, Akaranta Strilinga, Ikaranta Strilinga, and Akaranta Napunsakalinga. So then the whole list is, it's a quick revision. So what does it say? Chashakaha, Vrukshaha, Balaha, Balakaha, Granthaha, Deepaha, Hastaha, Padaha, Asandaha. Asandaha means seat. Okay. Asandaha, Syutaha. Syuta last time we saw bag. Pinjaha. Pinjaha is a new word. Pinjaha means a switch. I hold it like this now. So Pinjaha. Pinjaha means a switch. So this one has come as a new one for us. Then we have Akaranta Strilinga, Mala, Sandhya, Bala, Balika, Mapika, Petika, Utpithika. So this is a new word now for us. Utpithika, table. Shala, Kunchika. Kunchika, keys. Somebody has not muted. Always remember to mute yourself so that. Okay, Kunchika, keys. Utpithika, table. Avakarika, this is also a new word. Dustbin. Javanika, this is also a new word. Curtain. Utpithika, Kunchika, Avakarika, Javanika, table, keys, dustbin, curtain. Then Nadi, Devi, Sakhi, Bhagini, Ghati, Lekhani, Ankani, Marjani, Kadambari, Duravani, Darvi. Darvi is a new word. Darvi means ladle, the serving spoon or the stirring spoon while cooking. Droni, bucket. Then Pustakam, Jalam, Mitram, Pushpam, Kankatam, Kankanam, Phalakam, Phalam, Nayanam, Vyajanam, fan, Chatram, umbrella, Upadhanam, pillow. So these were few new words. So this was a quick revision of what is Namapadam. Then we saw Kriya Padam. We took Patha Dhatu, we have done Vartaman Kal. We saw Pathati, Pathataha, Pathanti, Pathasi, Pathathaha, Pathatha, Pathami, Pathavaha, Pathamaha. So it can be Sa, Saha, Pathati, Taute, Pathataha, Te, Taha, Pathanti, Kam, Pathasi, Yuvam, Pathataha, Yuyam, Pathatha, Aham, Pathami, Avam, Pathavaha, Vayam, Pathamaha. So this was the Parasmepad Dhatu. Then we have seen Vanda in the Atmane category. Vandate, Vandete, Vandante, Vandase, Vandethe, Vandadve, Vande, Vandavahe, Vandamahe. So we are just having quick recap so that we are not completely blank before we go on to the next lesson, because today we have to do the next lesson. So Kriya Padam, they are Parasmepad and Atmanepad, and some Kriya Padam will be Ubhaipad. Means Pathati and Vandate we can realize now, but something like a Pacha Dhatu, it can be Pachati also, Pachate also. It can be Parasmepad, it can be Atmanepad also. Yachati, Yachate, Karoti, Karoti, Kurute. So like that, Ubhayapadi words are also there. Then always to remember, Dhatus are written Halanta but pronounced full. Papiba, Drusha Pashya, Dhava, Nama, Hasa, Bhubhava, Atta, Khada. These all Dhatus we have seen. Parasmepad, to drink, to see, to run, to bow down, to laugh, to be. Atta is to roam. Atta, yeah, we have done Atta. To roam. Khada, to eat. And these are all Atmanepad Dhatu. Seva, to serve. Iksha, to see. Uha, to guess. Shanka, to doubt. Bhasha, to speak. Moda, to be happy. Spardha, to compete. Shlagha, to praise. Just a quick revision. This is all this I will post in the group, but we are just brushing up quickly. Then we saw Sarvanam aspect. We took Tad Shabda and we said for masculine, that is Pullinga Saha Taute, For Strilinga, sa te taha. For Napunsaka, tat te tani. So tad means that. For that, according to the linga, we will say the saha, sa or tat. Then this, which is having etad shabda. Sorry. So in that pullinga, we saw eshaha, etau, ete, esha, ete, etaha, etat, ete, etani. And for what, who or what? Kaha, kau, ke, pullinga, ka, ke, kaha, strilinga, kim, ke, kani. I hope this is not going fast. Everything is just a revision, right? Anybody is having doubts so far? All clear. Okay. Then we are entering into Vibhakti, of which we had to do in the notebook only the first line, that is Prathama Vibhakti. So Devaha, Devau, Devaha. In the Deva Shabda Akaranta Pullinga. We have taken Akaranta Mala Shabda. So we wrote Mala, Male, Malaha. Over here Rama is there. Ikaranta we have taken Nadi, Nadyau, Nadyaha. And Akaranta Napunsaka we have taken, we have taken Phala Shabda. Phalam, Phale, Phalani. Vanam, Vane, Vanani. But I have asked you to leave about 15 pages. In that later we will be doing some more words. But then we have done in Sarvanam, Asmad and Yushmat Shabda. Dakaranta and Yushmat. Dakaranta, Trishulingesha Samanaha, Aham, Avam, Vayam. That is me, that is I, we both, and we all. And Tvam, Yuam, Yuyam, you both, and you all. So this part we are going to add later. Ikaranta, Pullinga, Strilinga, Napunsakalinga. See? What happened? Nirupama, please don't disturb. Nirupama. Then Ukaranta, Pullinga, we are going to do Guru Shabda, Strilinga, Dhenu, the cow, and Madhu, honey. This we are going to do, those 15 pages. In that we are going to fill it up later. Now, we are entering Dwitiya aspect. Okay. So, in the notebook, you fill it first. First, you have written Deva Shabda, right? Devaha, Devau, Devaha, you all have written. And in the first column, you have written Prathama. Leave a line, write Dwitiya and Devam, Devau, Devan. Fill it in. Immediately, please start writing. Devam, Devau, Devan. Then turn the page. Go to that Mala Shabda. Mala Shabda, you write, this is Ramam. So what you will write? Malam. Rame, Male, Malaha. Under Akaranta, Mala Shabda. Okay. Go to the third page. You have word Nadi over there. Nadim, Nadyau, Nadihi. First word you have Nadi, Nadyau, Nadyaha. Now you have Nadim, Nadyau, Nadihi in Dwitiya. Then Akaranta Pullinga, you have Phala Shabda over there. So you will write Phalam, Phale, Phalani. All clear? All done?
Please repeat, ma'am.
Which one?
Nadi.
Over here. Nadim, Nadyau, Nadihi. This is Dwitiya.
Yeah.
So I'm just showing how your book should look. You have written the heading.
Yeah.
Then you have write Prathama, Devaha, Devau.
Correct.
Devaha. Then now today you are writing. You leave a line, then you put Dwitiya,
Yeah.
Devam, Devau, Devan. Then rest nothing. Then you're going ahead. So you are taken Phalam Shabda or Vanam Shabda? Phalam, right?
Phalam.
So then accordingly,
Phalam,
put
Prathama,
Prathama.
Dvitiya, same, is it?
Yes, correct. So phalam phale phalani, Prathama, then Dvitiya you put heading, phalam phale phalani, complete that line.
Okay.
Then you have taken Nadi Shabda, no, this Mala Shabda. So I hope everybody's pages are looking like this only, Prathama and Dvitiya, after leaving early. So Mala Male Malaha, then Malam Male Malaha. All clear?
And you're
Everything is
showing
done?
you're showing Mati instead of Mala.
Oi.
This phalam, pradam, they are
Okay.
same.
Sorry. Yeah. So
For
in this it is Rama, but you are writing Mala, Mala Male Malaha, Prathama, then Dvitiya you're putting, then you're writing Malam Male Malaha. Sorry, what was your question?
for phalam, prathama and dvitiya are same.
Yeah. Phalam phale phalani, phalam phale phalani. Then Nadi should be looking like this. Prathama, Nadi Nadyo, Nadyaha, Dvitiya, Nadim Nadyo, Nadihi. Okay? All are on one page. Now, then all those 15 pages are left. Then we are going to Sarvanam aspect. Where is the Tat Shabda? You are going to write. Saha Taute you have written, right? Prathama. Below that you will write Tam, Tau, Tan, Dvitiya. Tam, Tau, Tan. Okay. This is which one? The Dakaranta Tad Shabda. Where you have written Saha, Prathama, the Dvitiya is Tam. Then Dakaranta Strilinga Tad Shabda, where you have written Sa Te Taha, Prathama, the Dvitiya will be Tam Te Taha. First one was Tam, this is Tam, Strilinga. Okay, go ahead. Then we have what? Napunsakalinga, Tatte Tani, and Dvitiya is also Tatte Tani only. So not a big deal over there. Now comes our Etat Shabda. Eshaha, Etau, Ete we have written. Eshaha, Etau, Ete we have written. Now Dvitiya we have to write. So what was our Tat Shabda Pullinga? We have written Tam. So Etam will be Etam. But we have also an option over here. We have to put one bar and write Enam. Etam, Enam. Etau, Enau. I'm holding what? The current Pullinga Shabda. Etan, Enam. All clear? Anybody having any doubt? Okay. So exactly this much only you have to write. Don't write anything extra. Prathama line we wrote in the homework. Dvitiya we are doing now. Then this was Pullinga. Then Etat Shabda Strilinga. In the Dvitiya column, Etam, Enam. Ete, Ene. Etaha, Enaha. Okay. Fine. Now let's go ahead.
Guruji, one more time, please show that one.
Yes. Yeah, the Strilinga word, right? Over here.
Guruji.
Can you read? Can you read loudly?
Etam, enam, ete, ene, etaha, enaha.
Perfect. So this is our Dvitiya. Dvitiya for Etat Shabda Strilinga. Then we go for Napunsakalinga Etat Shabda. Etat Enat, Ete Ene, Etani Enani. So same Etat Ete Etani only, but we have that Enat coming for Dvitiya. Where is it?
What page is this? This is on the 3rd page, right? Miss?
It is under where you have written Etat Shabda Napunsakalinga, where you have written Etat Ete Etani, Prathama under that. According to your heading, you go.
I'm lost. Okay.
where you have put etat shabda napunsakalinga and where you have written prathama etat ete etani, that dvitiya is etat enat ete ene etani enani dvitiya. Okay. Then we go for, after that, which one you have written? You have written ka shabda or you have written aham shabda? Hariyo?
Asmat.
Asmat shabda, huh? So asmat shabda, aham avam vayam you have written.
Yes.
So now you will write dvitiya, mam ma, avam no, asman naha. Mam ma. So you will see in Bhagavad Gita this word, no? Mam, Krishna will say mam so many times. Or we get in sahana vavatu sahano bhunaktu, naha we will get. Naha is plural.
What is the
Mam
second?
ma,
Mam ma.
mam ma, avam no, asman naha. Mam ma, avam no, asman naha. Okay, then we go for yushmat shabda. So mam ma we did. Now tvam tva, yuvam vam, yushman vaha. All done? Okay. Any more words are balanced now?
Ma'am, can you show that again, please?
Yes, sure. Tvam, where is that? 1 minute. Triti, I should hold on to so that it doesn't confuse. Okay. Can you read?
Yes. Tvam, twa, yuvam, vam,
Yushman,
yushman, vaha.
vaha. Okay. So now we have done. Our notebook is completed. So we are entering the topic. Now you have all your answers in your hand over there. We are seeing now how to use this Dwitiya. What is this Dwitiya? First one we understood that whoever is doer of an action in an active voice, or if we have to point out a thing, vastu nirdeshan, saha vrikshaha, eshaha chashakaha. So we are using Prathama Vibhakti to point out thing or the doer of an action. Ramaha khadati, balakaha dhavati, aham hasami, tvam hasasi. Doer of the action is in Prathama Vibhakti in an active voice. Now we are going one step. So we just blindly copied some things in our notebook and completed of our collection of our Dhatu Rupavali. Now we are going to use it. Once we begin to use, we will understand and that meaning will slowly unfold. Somebody has not muted. So many of them have not muted. Okay. So if you stay muted, then I don't get distracted. Now see, Ramaha pathati. So Ramaha is our karta. So karta means, how do we find the karta? We identify first the verb. Verb is pathati. So question, who pathati? Who is reading? Who is studying? Kaha pathati? Answer is Ramaha pathati. So the doer of the action is Rama. So that means he is our Prathama Vibhakti. Now put a question. So kaha pathati? Ramaha pathati. Our Prathama Vibhakti is clear. So far we were studying Prathama. Today only a new lesson is coming. What? Kim pathati. What is he studying? So means doer, the subject is Ramaha. What is the object? Okay. So pathati is our main thing. Pathati. Kaha pathati? Ramaha pathati. Kim pathati. Now this word is pathaha. In what? Prathama Vibhakti. Dwitiya I have given you. What will be? Ramaha patham pathati. Ramaha kim pathati? This is patham pathati.
Katham.
Correct. Katham pathati. Ramaha kim pathati?
Patrikam pathati.
Correct. Patrikam pathati. Ramaha kim pathati?
Bhashadam pathati.
Bhashanam.
Bhashanam pathati. Ramaha kim pathati?
Ramah
Kadambarim
kadambarim.
padati.
Kadambarim pathati. Ramaha kim pathati?
Ramah mantram
Mantram
pathati.
padati.
Very good. Ramaha mantram pathati. Ramaha kim pathati?
Ramaha pustakam patati.
Very good. Ramaha kim pathati?
Ramah
Ramaha patram patati.
Fantastic. So now you understood when the object is there, how it is changing. But basically, the prathama of this is pathaha. Katha akaranta, patrika akaranta, bhashanam napunsakalinga, kadambari ikaranta, mantraha pullingaha, pustakam napunsakalinga, patram napunsakalinga. So these are a mix of napunsaka, pullinga, strilinga words. But when we are giving them a vibhakti of when the question is what, it has to be patham. But if you say pathaha pathati, that means the doer is the patha, the lesson is studying, it means. Rama is studying a lesson. Patha is not a karta. Rama is the karta. So patham has to happen. So we cannot choose anyhow mantram, mantraha. We cannot use like that. Mantram or mantraha is making the karta or the object, subject or the object. That much differences happen. So you cannot say Ramam pathati. So somebody is studying Rama, whoever. Ramaha pathati is Rama is studying. Ramam pathati means somebody is studying Rama. Are you getting the difference now? How the tone is changing. So we will see some more examples to make it clear. Anybody having doubt in this lesson? The first one, our first Dwitiya lesson. Patham pathati, katham pathati, patrikam pathati, bhashanam pathati, kadambarim pathati, mantram pathati, pustakam pathati, patram pathati. Any question? All clear? Okay. So now we slowly get into the next one. Ramaha karoti. So karoti is our verb, doing. Who is the doer? Kaha karoti? Ramaha karoti. Now, kim karoti? Start. Ramaha kim karoti? Answer. Ramaha karyam karoti. Ramaha kim karoti?
Ramaha paro.
Correct. Ramaha kim karoti?
Ramah
Ramaha
yudham
karoti.
Very good. Ramaha kim karoti?
Rama
bhojanam
karoti.
Ramaha kim karoti?
Nidram
karoti.
Very good. Ramaha kim karoti?
Ramah
Kim karoti.
Very good. Ramaha kim pritihim no. This will
Pritim.
go. Pritim karoti. Visarga anuswara will not come together. Okay. Ramaha kim karoti?
Chikitsam karoti.
Chikitsam karoti. Ramaha kim karoti?
Ramah abhyasam
karoti.
Excellent. Excellent. So this is what is Dwitiya Vibhakti going on. We'll see some more examples. Ramaha gacchati. Rama is going. So normally it should have been a locative case. But we are going to use Dwitiya in this because we are learning Dwitiya. So Ramaha gacchati. Ramaha gruham gacchati. Ramaha kutra gacchati?
Devalayam gacchati.
Ramaha
Shalam karoti.
Shalam gachati. Rama is going home. Rama is going to temple. Rama is going to school. Ramaha
Gramam gachati.
Gramam gachati. Ramaha
Nagarim
Nagarim gachati. Ramaha
Apanam
Apanam gachati. Shop. Shop. Apanam is shop.
Shop.
Ramaha Vipani is market. Group of shop is Vipani. One shop Apanam. Group of Apanas Vipani. Shop and market. Ramaha Correct. So now we know when we are doing something, when we are going somewhere, what actions we are doing when we are reading. So what is that object is getting Dwitiya Vibhakti. Okay, let's go slowly. Somebody called me?
Yes, ma'am. I have a question.
Yes.
I think in one class you had mentioned that in Sanskrit, the verb and object, like the place, even if they change, the meaning doesn't change. So
Correct.
if we say Ramaha Griham Gachati or Ramaha Gachati Griham, will it still be the same? Or?
Same, correct. Gruham Gachati Ramaha, Gachati Gruham Ramaha, Gachati Ramaha Gruham, everything same. Because the Vibhakti is embedded into the alphabet. I am going to Singapore. I cannot change. I am to am Singapore. I cannot happen. There is a construction of a sentence. Over here, the construction of the sentence, it is embedded into it. So when I say Devalayam Gachati, then it is understood. Gachati Devalayam, because Devalayam, the entire word was moving.
Thank you. Because you were doing them all in the same structure, I thought of checking. So.
Yeah. No, this is for us to understand. So I'm doing in that same structure.
Sure.
But mentally, yes. Gramam Ramaha Gachati. Gramam Gachati Ramaha. Gachati Gramam Ramaha. Gachati Ramaha Gramam. Gramam Gachati. Ramaha Gramam Gachati. Rama Gachati Gramam. Everything is same. All permutations combination is the same thing. Okay, let us go ahead. Now, Ramaha vadati. Rama speaks. Ramaha kim vadati?
Satyam vadati.
Satyam vadati. Ramaha
Updesham vadati.
Vartam vadati.
vadati.
Ramaha
Mantram vadati.
Ramaha
Uttaram vadati.
Ramaha
Katham
vadati.
Ramaha
Anubhavam vadati.
Ramaha
Subhashittam
vadati.
Very good. So we cannot say Satyaha vadati. That means Satya is talking. Satyam vadati we should do. Okay. Varta is news. Mantra we all know. Uttaram is answer. Nitikata moral stories. Anubhav experience. Subhashit sayings. Good sayings. Upadesh advice. Satya truth. So I hope all the meanings are clear. Now new word. Krinati means to buy. Kaha krinati? Balakaha krinati. The balaka, the child is buying. Now the question is, Balakaha krinati. Balakaha kim krinati. Balakaha
Pustakam
krinati. Balakaha kim
Lekani krinati. Lekani.
Mapikam
Mapikam.
Golam
Sudhakhandam
Sudhakhanda.
Marjanim
Kanim.
Krishna
Falakam.
Pustakam book. Lekhanim pen. Mapika scale. Bhugol globe. Sudhakhanda chalk.
Oh,
Chalk.
Sudhakhand.
Marjani eraser. Ankani pencil. Krishna Phalaka blackboard. Okay. Okay. So balakaha etat sarvam Krinati. Okay, so now we are going to see example of Sarvanam. Tvam pashyasi. Pashyasi. We have seen a pathasi. So Tvam pashyasi, who is seeing? You are seeing. Who is the doer of the seeing action?
You.
You.
You are the doer. Now, Tvam kim pashyasi? What I am asking you to see? Tvam
Himalayam
pashyasi. Pashyasi, no, pashyasi.
See.
Pashyasi.
Tvam
Dwarakam
Dwarakam
pashyasi.
pashyasi.
Tvam
Samudram
Pashyasi.
pashyasi.
Tvam
Kashim
Pashyasi.
Pashyasi.
Tvam
Kanyakumari pashyasi.
Kanchipuram
Kanchipuram pashyasi.
Gangam
Pashyasi.
Rajasthanam
Pashyasi.
So whatever we wrote in that first column, whether it was Deva Shabda, it was Devam. Mala Shabda, it was Malam. Vana Shabda, Vanam. Nadi Shabda, Nadim. So got it? So this is then we are doing only singular. After this, we have to do in the homework the plural and the. So I'm going to post all the charts in the group, and the homework is to make sentences with the Dvivachan and the Bahuvachan. So by the time you are saying it so many times and writing it so many times, you don't need a separate effort to memorize it. It will come with the practice. Now see this. Aham pashyami. Okay, this we will do in next to this. Aham pashyami. I am seeing. Aham pruchhami. I am asking. Aham vadami. I am saying. Aham nayami. I am carrying. Aham smarami. I am remembering. Aham ahvayami. I am inviting. Aham prarthayami. I am praying. Aham tadayami. I am beating. Aham preshayami. I am sending. Okay. So this is the formation. Who is the karta? Aham is the karta. Verb is according to the karta. Now, aham pashyami. If we open your this book, your dhatu, this Shabda Rupavali book, go to the Asmat Shabda. The Dwitiya is Mam Pashya. Dwitiya of that Aham Avam Vayam is Mam Ma Avam No Asmanaha. Correct. So first one, Mam Pashya. So Aham Pashyami is I am seeing. Mam Pashya means you see me. Please mute yourself. Please mute yourself. Oh dear. Please mute yourself. Okay. So now what happens? Aham pashyami, I am the karta. But if I use the Dwitiya, Mam pashya, means I am asking you to see me. Mam pashya, you see me. And this particular format we will be doing in the next class. It is giving a request or an order. So this kind of format we will be seeing. Probably when I was using the whiteboard, you must have seen Pathatu Sanskritam, Vadatu Sanskritam. So that format we are going to see next one. But for today, you all see Pashya is for you. So you see me. I am the object now. So Tvam Mam Pashya. You see me. Tvam Pashyami. I am seeing you. Mam Pashya, see me. Are we seeing the difference between the karta and the object? So now I am the object. Mam Pashya. So Aham Pruchhami. Make me the object now. I am asking. Ask me.
Mam
Mam
Prashyami.
Pruchha. Aham pruchhami.
Mam prachya.
Mam pruchha. Aham vadami. I am saying. You say to me.
Mam
Mam
vadam.
vada.
Mam vada. Mam vada.
Vada.
Tell me. Tell me. Mam vada. You tell me. You
Mam
tell me.
vada.
Mam vada. Aham
Aham
nayami.
nayami.
Take me.
Nayaha.
Mam
Not
naya.
nayaha. Nayaha anything. I don't write anything extra. What I have written? Pashya. Pruchha. Vada. Naya.
Naya.
Ma. Naya.
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 Mam
Take
naya.
me. Aham nayami. I am taking. Mam naya. Take me.
You take.
I am the object. You take me. I hope I'm making it clear. Aham smarami. I am remembering. You remember me.
Mam
Smara.
smara.
Mam smara. Mam smara. Aham ahavayami. I am inviting. You invite me.
Mam avaya.
Avaya. Mam avaya.
Yeah.
Avaya. Aham prarthayami. You pray me.
Mam prartha.
Mam
Mam
prarthaya.
prarthaya. You pray.
Prarthaya.
Aham tadayami. No, don't beat me.
Mam tadaya.
Tadaya.
Man tadaya.
Tadaya.
Aham preshayami.
Mam
Mam
preshaya.
preshaya.
Mam preshaya. So do you understand when is the karta and when that karta becomes the object? The verb is changing. Talk to me. I am speaking. I is not me, correct? Talk to me. Right? I am speaking. I am talking. This is the difference. Aham vadami. I am talking. Talk to me. Mam vada. I hope this is clear. Okay, now let's go ahead. Okay, etesham Dwitiya Vibhakti kuru. Make Dwitiya Vibhakti of all this. So I have given you the chart already. Pashyatu. See him. He is not seeing. You see him. See him. What will happen? Tam pashyatu.
Tvam
Open your
sah
books.
pashyatu.
Saha will go.
Oh. Okay. Tvam sah pashyatu is wrong.
Saha, it should be the object, right? Tam. It's not tvam. Tam pashyatu.
Tam pashyatu.
See him. See him. Tam pashyatu. Now mam is over. Him. See him. So tam pashyatu. See her. Tam pashyatu.
Tam pashyatu.
You can say pashyatu is for somebody else, but if I'm asking you, you can say tvam pashya is also fine. Okay, but I'm just making this is first person. The other one was the second person. Pashya is the second person. This is the first person. Okay. Now see that. Correct. Tat pashyatu. See that. Tat pashyatu. See that. See me.
Mam pashyatu.
Mam pashyatu. See me.
Mam pashyatu.
Mam pashyatu. See you.
Tvam pashyatu.
Twa.
Tva pashyatu.
Tvam pashyatu. Tvam pashyatu is you. So tvam pashyatu, you are not this is first person. So if I have to ask you to see pashya I have to say. Tvam pashyatu. So it means to you have become an object. You are not the karta. Eshaha, see this. See this.
Esha Pashyati.
What? Karta. It is not a karta. See this. This is the object.
Etesham.
Ete.
Etesham.
This single.
Etam.
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 How this has become tam? This is etam. Etam.
Etam. Etam is for striling.
Female.
Striling. Esha. See her.
Etam.
Etam. See this.
Etesham.
Why etesham?
No.
There is no.
No.
We have not
Etat.
learnt only that.
No.
Etat pashyatu.
Etat. That is a different vibhakti already. We have not gone only over there. We are still doing Dwitiya. Tvam pashya, tvam pashyami. Tvam pashya, you see. Tvam pashyami, seeing
You
you.
see me.
I am seeing you. Pashyami. What is the verb? I am seeing. You see me is tvam pashya. I am seeing you. You see me is mam pashya. Tvam pashya. You see. Tvam pashyami. I am seeing you. Look at the verb pashyami. I am seeing. I'm seeing whom? I'm seeing you. Tvam pashyami. Tvam pruchha. You ask. I will ask you.
Tvam
Tvam pray. Yeah.
Tvam pruchhami. I will ask you. Tvam vada. You say. I will tell you.
Vadami.
Tvam vadami. Tvam naya. You take. I am taking you.
Tvam nayami.
Tvam nayami. Tvam smara. You think. I am thinking of you.
Tvam
Smarami.
Tvam avhaya. You invite. I am inviting you.
Tvam pyami.
Am avayami. Tvam prarthaya. You pray. I am praying you.
Tvam prarthayami.
Tvam tadaya.
Tvam tadayami.
Tvam preshaya.
Tvam
Tvam
preshayami.
preshayami.
Awesome. One more aspect we are going to see. Whenever we have to use this word vina, vina means without. So whenever vina comes, we have to use Dwitiya Vibhakti. Aharaha is the word over here. So this will be karta. But whenever vina we want to use, this will become Dwitiya. Aharam vina vayam na jivamaha. Without food, we will not live.
Survive.
Now, make.
Daya vina dharma nasti.
Dayam vina dharmam nasti. Without compassion, there is no dharma.
Mitranam.
Mitranam. No. Hold on. What is this now? Bahuvachan. This is Bahuvachan. So what will be the Dwitiya Bahuvachan? So from this we have to understand this linga is Napun. No, this is Napunsaka linga. So in Napunsaka linga, both Prathama and Dwitiya are same. Tattetani phalam phale phalani. So mitrani vina
Jeetanam dushkaram.
Jivanam dushkaram. Without friends, life is difficult. Nadi vina. How?
Nati karyam na chalati.
So nadim vina. Nadim vina
Krishi karyam na chalati.
na chalati. Without river, farming will not be possible. Huh. Now balaha. You take it balaha as a pullinga. Now you make.
Balau.
Ay.
Bale.
Ayyo.
Balaha.
Bala is pullinga. Now take bala as pullinga, not stril. Ayyo. What is this?
Balati.
Devaha, devo, devaha. So what is this bala? This ayyo. This is bahuvachan. Please hold on. What are you all talking unnecessarily? Bala. Can you pause? Can you pause? Bale and all is not the answer.
Balanti.
Bal. Please, can you pause?
Sorry.
Balaha. Balaha. I'm saying take it as pullinga. Why did I have to say that? Because devaha, devo, devaha is there. Mala, male, malaha is there. So which linga you have to take? So for that I gave a hint. Take pullinga. Now when I'm giving the hint, take it like devaha, devo, devaha. That means balaha is becoming what? Balaha is becoming bahuvachan. So now for bahuvachan, you have to make Dwitiya. What will happen? Balan. So balan vina.
Graham na shobhate.
Without children, what is the house? House is not beautiful. House is not good without children. Balan vina. Why balan? Because the hint given over here is pullinga bahuvachan. Bahuvachan. Balaha. Otherwise, you should ask me question. Balaha, we have to take strilinga or not. So if I have to say strilinga, then what will happen over here?
Then Balam.
Malam male.
Malaha.
Same. Malaha. So balaha vina. So if it was strilinga, it would remain same. But we are doing pullinga. So it is going to be balan vina. So it is Dwitiya. Balan is Dwitiya without kids. Are we clear? Okay. Now let's go ahead. Putri.
Putrihi vina.
Say.
Putrim vina.
Putrim vina. Mata apanam na gachati. Without daughter, mother is not going to the shop. Putrim. Putri is a singular. Nadi. So Dwitiya will be singular. Okay. Kathaha. Now what will happen over here?
Kathan.
Sha. Katha is now pullinga what? Katha.
Katham.
No. Hadaha.
Ayyo.
Kathaha. Remains same. Kathaha.
Remains same because kathaha is a plural
Bahuvachan.
form of the word katha.
Bahuvachan.
Katha is akaranta. Akaranta will go like mala. So in your notebook you have mala, male, malaha. So katha is going like malaha. So kathaha vina mama putrina nidrati. My daughter doesn't sleep without stories. Kathaha vina. Without stories, my daughter doesn't sleep. Now last word. Sanskritam.
Remains same. Sanskritam vina.
Remains same.
Sanskritam
Phalam
vina.
phale phalani, phalam phale phalani. So Sanskritam vina, Samskriti nashyati. Without Sanskrit, our traditions will die off. Okay, so this completes our Dwitiya. Hope you all are enjoying Sanskrit. It is very easy and it is how much you use, you will know. So today, whole exercises, we have used Ekvachan. So you will not forget the Ekvachan. To remember other two, that will be the homework. You have to convert. While converting, make sure your karta is a singular, your verb has to be singular. A verb you should not change. Let's say, You are doing Ramaha Pathati. So Ramaha Mantram Pathati. He can say many. Mantraha is the word. Ramaha Mantran Pathati. Pathati you should not change because Rama is only one doer. Objects can be many. Doer is that one in that particular sentence. So you should not change the verb. This you should remember. Okay. So you have to do all those conversions in singular. Singular we have done in the class, but to remember you can write and you can do the Dvivachana and the plural. Is the homework understood?
Is this
So I'm
to be
going
done?
to
Is this to be done in our notebook or the special booklet?
No. Special booklet, nothing to write. Special
Okay.
booklet writing is over in the class.
Okay.
Prathama we wrote, Dwitiya we wrote.
Yeah.
Nothing else will come in that. This is in your notebook, your homework notebook. So now those who have not done last week's homework, they have those 13 pages and whatever number of charts which we saw, those many number of charts with Dvivachan and Bahuvachan.
Dvivachan and Bahuvachan, both we have to do.
Of course, Dvivachan and Bahuvachan of every sentence. So in one chart, maybe 6, 7, 8 are there. So in one chart, you will have 8 Dvivachan, 8 Bahuvachan, but 8 singular also you'll have to write for your practice.
It's a lot. It's a lot.
It's a lot. It's a
Yes.
lot. And so now you will never stress your children.
It's too much.
So it is lot, but see, if you say Ramaha Karoti, what? Ramaha Karyam Karoti. How much time it takes to write Ramaha Karyam Karoti? Okay, then you do.
But whether we have written correctly, you will give the correct answer after 1 week.
I will give correct answer only in the class if you have done your homework. Like today, when I was asking, I could only relate to Aarti Sir today because I know she has done, she has. So if you do your homework and you ask me doubts, then the answers you will get. If you don't do your homework, no answers you will get. As simple as that. So I should not work hard, right? You all should work hard. Y'all will otherwise, we sit in Swamiji's pravachan. Swamiji, you keep on talking, we are listening. Then next year Swamiji comes back again, and we again ask the same question to Swamiji. So that is not. So Swamiji is compassionate, I am not. So I will make sure y'all work hard. And I know Sanskrit little bit, so I don't have to write it or tell the answer.
Did you learn? You learned from Chinmayanand Swami?
This is from Ayurveda, no? Whole Ayurveda is in Sanskrit, right? So way back in 35 years ago. This is just out of hobby. This is nothing more.
So I just went to that Swami.
I just gave an example that we sit in satsang and let Swamiji do the hard work of talking it, right? But now this is not a satsang. This is Sanskrit class. So you want answers from me, do your homework and come. Then you will get all the answers. Okay. And so give some time. And don't sit and do all the homework at the same time. Then you will feel bored, or sometimes you are mechanical in doing it. So it will happen. But after some time, it's all forgotten. So just divide some 15-20 minutes in the morning, some 15-20 minutes in the afternoon, another 15-20 minutes somewhere in the evening. And like that on a daily basis. So not to do too much, do a little bit. But those minutes you give full attention that time. Okay.
Dr. Varsha, can I ask you a question?
Yes, please.
In that Bhagavatam, when you were sitting, there was a Lord Krishna's picture behind you. And I asked you, where can I get that?
Okay. That, okay, it is actually online kind. So...
I tried to see online in Google, I couldn't find it.
Oh, okay, then maybe I can share with.
If you can kindly share, much appreciated.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Any more questions? Okay, so let's end tonight's session. We meet next week. Do your homework. By the time I'll post all the charts. And wherever it's necessary, I will mention whether it is a pullinga or napunsakalinga. Because any new word, By seeing it, you will not know whether it's a pullinga or a napunsakalinga. Like mantraha is a pullinga. It's not mantram. It's not a napunsakalinga word. So wherever it's necessary, I'll mention it there. Suppose if I have not mentioned, then you can send me message and ask what linga it is, so that you could decline it correctly. So it's called declension. When we are doing vibhakti, it's called declension of that particular shabda. Because mantran, balan, and the napunsa, pustakani, it's a big difference. It is no more same. Plural of pullinga and napunsaka. But from tritiya onwards, pullinga and napunsaka is the same. So there you don't need to know the linga, you can straight away do. But for prathama and dvitiya, you need to know the linga. Okay. So on this note, let's end our session. Keep your spine straight. Close your eyes. Take a deep breath in. Take a deep breath in and exhale. Take a deep breath in. Hold it there. Om Purnamadav Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari Om. Shri Krishna Arpanamastu. Hari Om everyone. See you all next week. Good night.
Thank you, Varshaji. Good.
Thank you, Varshaji.
Thank you.
Thank
Hari
you.
Om. Hosting.
Punarmilam.
Thank you.
Hari Om.
Okay.
Thank you.
That was a good
Hari
exhaustive
Om,
session.
Varshaji.
Thank
Hari
you.
Om,
Thank
Varshaji.
you.
Thank
God
you.
bless you.
Good night.
Thank you.
Bye.
Okay, take care, Varshaji. Good night.
Okay.
Good night. Good
Hari Om.